Hello everyone! So today we're going to continue talking about adding and subtracting integers. In my last video we talked about adding and subtracting integers using symbols, the negative sign, negative, and the positive symbols. So in today's video, we're going to talk about a bit more of a complicated step. So let's take a number like -4 minus plus 3. Now that's a lot of symbols in one equation, right? So let's find our number line, and let's use our number line to answer this question. But before we talk about the number line and how to answer this question, we're going to go over one rule. So, rule number 1, when you see this right here, this negative beside a positive, it equals a negative. So if we have a negative and a positive beside each other in a problem, it only equals a negative. So suddenly this question is not -4 minus plus 3. This question is now -4 minus 3. And we know the answer to this question because now it's simplified. Now we can answer it. So let's find the answer to this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't forget your negative symbols. I always go back and do them after I've written the numbers down. Then you do your right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and divide it all by 0, because remember 0 is that the middle of the number line. It divides your positives from your negatives. So let's find -4 minus 3. We find -4 on our number line, and then remember our rule that when we're subtracting, we're moving to the left of the number line. We go down the number line or to the left 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and we land on -7. So -4 minus 3 is equal to -7, which means -4 minus plus 3, which is what we had in the beginning before we changed the equation by our rule number 1. So -4 minus plus 3 is also equal to -7. Okay, let's do another one. Let's try -4 minus -3. That's a lot of negative symbols, right? So, part of rule number 1 that I actually didn't go over is when you have a negative and a positive together, no matter what the order is, so going back, no matter what the order of the arrangement, if you have a negative and a positive beside each other, it's always going to equal a negative. So when you have this arrangement, which we're about to go over, rule number 2, when you have a negative beside a negative, this arrangement right here, negative beside a negative, is equal to a positive. So what we actually have is -4 plus 3, which is equal to, and if we draw out our number lines, and we divide it out by 0, and we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget your negative symbols. And we find our -4, and we move to the right, because remember this is a plus sign now, so now we're moving to the right over 3. So -3, -2, -1. We find that -4 plus 3 is equal to -1. So -4 minus 3 is equal to negative 1. Now, the same applies when you have two plus signs. So if I were to give you a problem like this, and for the sake of time, I won't show you how to answer this question, but 4 plus positive 3, just two positive signs in the middle. When you have this arrangement, once again, it just equals 1 plus sign. So this would be 4 plus 3, which we all know to equal 7. So when you have two positive signs beside each other, two positive signs, two negative signs, they equal 1 positive sign. When you have one negative sign and one positive sign beside each other, no matter what order they're in, they equal a negative. Okay, well that is all I have for you. I hope that this was helpful and that this helps you understand just a little bit. It clarifies some of the confusing aspects of adding and subtracting integers. Remember that math is a discipline, and so just like any other discipline, you have to practice in order to get better and better at it, and you will. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.